impromptu live stream. Hello. I didn't plan on this either, but here we are. I'm gonna just check. Quality's not that bad. Yes, we're doing this. I'm gonna be on for a couple of hours. Because why not? I was thinking about it the other day, saying why not? And it's basically a last minute thing, so I haven't had time to go on my Ruby Chibi things and say, oh, I'm doing a live stream and whatnot. It's just a last minute decision, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy anyways. Hello. People are coming in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, I'm having an okay. I think it's better than last year, if anything, but it's been a good day. By the way, because why not? So, but yes, we're live, and you can ask me anything whilst I get drinking. Hope nobody needs the toilet or whatever. Oof. Especially with the microphone, like I'm just pouring it. It's right next to the microphone as well, so that's okay. But yes, thank you for those who are saying happy birthday and whatnot today. I like it. I'm just going to share this to my whatnot, just in case there are people who want to check in on the live stream. So just spam the chat box whilst I get sharing this. I'll also have to share something else in 15 minutes as well, but that's completely different. Where is it? There you go. There you go. And that's that done, because it automatically goes to Twitter. If you thought the twist of 3x17 was... That will blow your mind. Oh, God. I didn't see Daisy's turn coming. Well, I know it was unwilling, but, like, I didn't see it coming at all. I was so poised it was Lincoln because everything was just stacking up against him, and then there's Daisy who's just acting really, really off, and I'm like, no. God damn it. Oh yeah, I do have the worst internet. That could have been a birthday present. Good internet. That means Sky would have to actually do something good for once. Thank you. Yeah, I did not see the twist coming at all. It was really, really shocking. No, I'm not done with season 3. I'm going to be watching 18 tomorrow. I did 17 a few hours ago, so I've still got a bit to go with season 3, so no season 3 spoilers from episodes 18, 19, 20, 22. Thanks, QHP. It is dedication. That's the fact, though. I mean, we've actually had to put a complaint in because I don't get it, though, because my PS4's fine. Like, I did the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta today and yesterday, which I'm actually confident that I'm actually really good at now. So, no, I mean, not pro, but I mean, it's okay. And I mean, there's a few issues, lag issues and whatnot, but it's not as bad as I feared. So I'll probably be going online then for the PS4 sometime in the near future. But I don't get it how, it's a pain in the ass streaming videos or whatever on the laptop and it's okay with the PS4. I don't know. No, it's not Virgin. Our area doesn't have Virgin Media. We're with Sky. How hyped are you for Ruby Volume 5? It's next week for me, so that's going to be awesome, and I can't wait for it. I'm just going to be freaking out at the TV, and it's going to be so fun as well, because it'll be my first time watching it live with everyone. Like, I'm not catching up like I did back in February, March, April. So it'll be good. It gives me time to rewatch and speculate and theorize, so... I mean, I could have had that time, but I was so invested with Ruby, I was just so tempted to go into the next one, especially in the latter part of season 3. No, they're not good. They're not good. We basically threatened to move ISP, and they're like, whatever. They literally do not give a shit. But oh well. Like, they kept throwing up the same excuses, and I'm not trying to, push myself or anything. I've done networking, and like, I've learned about how they use these ticket things to, because it's just more of like 70% of problems could be because you didn't turn your computer on and off again. So, and the excuses that were being pulled out and whatnot were coming from a ticket thing. So I know my stuff. This is the problem when you've got someone who's done networking. So I bet half of them haven't even done networking. I just wanted to say I have enjoyed every one of your Doctor Who reactions. No, I thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. Doctor Who being my favorite series of all time, and I'm going to be sad when Christmas comes around. Happy birthday. Your birthday. My dog's birthday is on October 9th as well. So, happy birthday. Yeah, well, that's what I've said, QHP. Rupert Murdoch's just too busy engrossed with his money and, I don't know, feeding his kids 500 iPads a day or whatever, that he doesn't give a crap about minor complaints. So I have 2 questions. Did you see Ward's unfortunate situation? If you mean by his death in episode 10, I'm not sure what you mean by unfortunate situation, but because I'm implying you're meaning Ward because Ward's dead, basically. So I'm assuming that. And can you remind me what 13x17 was about? So everyone, Phil's team were in Hydra hands thanks to Guerra. And Daisy called the rest of the Inhumans so she could try and free them again. But as they did... Oh, God. I've just seen my thing go off. Okay, whatever. As I was saying, yes, Hive infected one of the Inhumans out of Daisy, Lincoln, Yo-Yo, and Joey. And it was basically a mystery on who was the one infected from Hive. And yeah, it turned out it was Daisy. Even though we thought it was Thingy. Yeah, I meant his death. Yes, I've seen his death. I was in shock. I was in a mixture of shock and happiness when Phil caved his chest in. That was really, really great. Thank you. Thank you. Do I miss Ward? I don't know, because he's still there. Brett Dalton's still there, so it's not like I can say, although I do miss his psychoticness. But I don't miss him in a sense because Hive's there and he's just as scary, especially in the first couple of episodes when he was just all broody and whatnot. So as much as, I do miss Ward in a sense, I don't really, because he's still there. He's still causing mayhem. Maybe it's just where you live. No, I think what happened was, during January, there were works going on around our area. There was like these roadworks going on, and it was just it took a couple of weeks or whatever. And at the same time, that's when our internet started to decline. So I think someone screwed up, and yeah, that's what happened. But the line anyway was screwed up to begin with. I think we would have gotten faster. Like we had fast internet before, but we would have gotten faster. Like Torchwood Boy level of speed when he uploads Doctor Who, like 5 minutes after a an episode airs. That's what I'm talking about. But it was screwed up anyways, and I think they were pouring salt in the wound. Hello, thank you. I'm just loving all the happy birthdays. It's just really appreciative. This season isn't the last you'll see of him. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Never stop your reactions too. Not that I'm planning to. I'm not planning to. I'll probably be 60-year-olds and I'll be like, yeah, start to lose my hearing. Then people could be like, pay attention. I can't hear well. But I probably won't stop. Happy birthday. Thank you. What was your favorite episode for each season? Oh, that's a favorite episode of each season. Well, so far for season 3, it's 4,722 hours, which I'm currently editing to get up for tomorrow. And it's a pain in the ass because the first like 20 minutes of recording, I'm making a point in each minute. Whether it was like Gemma being on the planet or her saying your dinner biatch, I'm having a hard time trying to compress it to 10 minutes. So I think that's thus far for season 3. Season 2, probably episode 10. Yeah, when Sky gets her powers and whatnot. I think that's inevitable. That or Melinda. Season 1, episode 17, probably. Of course, the one where John Garrett's revealed to be the clairvoyant and Ward turned. Just as well, because you're thinking about the Winter Soldier happening there. But yeah, that's probably my favorite from each season thus far. I mean, episode 22 of season 3 could topple 4,722 hours. Do you have any upcoming series you're planning on reacting to? The Good Doctor is something that I've been suggested. I'm wanting to react to that because there's a few shows surrounding autism that I want to react to. Atypical was another one of them, but I'm thinking I'm going to watch that in my spare time, so I'm picking The Good Doctor. Peggy Carter, as well, Agent Carter, should I say? That's definitely getting reacted to. I'm not sure about Inhumans because people have been a bit stingy with the show, and I'll probably give it a try. But in the winter, I'm going to be reacting to a lot more stuff because, of course, the CW will be on their break. I'll have finished up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like posting every 3 times a week, so there'll be a lot more shows coming in the winter, but I'll do a separate video regarding what I'll be reacting to then. Yeah, Sky is just like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people around my area that's having problems with Sky. Hyped for Ruby Volume 5, hoping Neo, Coco, and Neptune return. I'm hoping Neo does return. But I'm hoping Velvet does return too. You can't forget Velvet. Are you going to react to AOW season? AOW? Do you mean Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Oh, I think you do, because you might press the W. Yeah, I'm going to react to I'm going to react to ASAP. The schedule that I have, I mean, it will intercept with season 5 if the rumors are true that it's starting in late November. But I should miss a few episodes of season 5 whilst you are watching it live. I'll still react to them, but they'll be later than what usual people will be up. But yeah, they'll still be up. Hey, have you watched much Classic Who? Yeah, I have. I mean, of course, I have. I've not watched all of them, but I've watched quite a few. Some of my favorites: Genesis, Remembrance of the Daleks, Logopolis. There's quite a few. I'm a fond person of Attack of the Cybermen. I'm not. I know that's not really a thing that most people get into, but I am, and Earthshock as well, definitely. Agents of yeah. I mean, the rumor is late November because that's when Inhumans finishes, but they still haven't confirmed it. Will you react to the Flash? Of course, of course. How could I forget the Flash? He's my favorite DC hero. Although I'm hoping that it's better than season 3, but we'll just wait to see. I have had a. So this is what busy chat looks like. I know it's probably been the busiest yet, and this is surprising as well because I didn't announce anything, so yeah. It's been confirmed. Oh, they announced because I know they're at New York Comic Con, so they probably announced it there. I'll probably have a look. Well, I'm not going to have a look because I'm just going to publish something elsewhere because I was meant to. 1 minute before. Keep your questions rolling in. I'm just posting something. It's something dark side. Something complete. Don't mind me. I need to see Black Siren. I think there's someone who wants to see it more than you. Have you seen the Runaways trailer? If you don't know, it's a Marvel TV show. I have not seen the trailer. I'll probably give it a. Oh, it starts on December the 1st. Double episode. Ooh. I'm trying to calculate because. Well, that makes it even better in a sense because that's an extra week. So. What happens? Lord Raiden. Or is it the Raiden for Mortal Kombat? Either way, thank you. What are your expectations for Crisis of Earth X? Deaths? Elicity not being married because I'll have some serious complaints there, and not just because it's the manipulative bullshit that I'm not fond of. Prometheus, because Prometheus is returning, but it's not Adrian Chase, which is prompting me to go, they're doing Tommy because they were kind of fan servicing shit last year with the crossover with Arrow Point, with the Laurel and Oliver marriage thing. So I'm expecting them to do fan service this time around with Tommy being Prometheus. It's only like 1 episode, well, 4 episodes, but I'm sure Colin could do it. I'm not sure. But I can't wait. I can't wait for Crisis. I freaked out when I saw the announcement. Marvel just dropped Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4 bloopers. Cool. If you didn't see Heroes of 4,400, maybe you could react to them. I mean, I've heard a bit about Heroes, but nothing's really pulling me, but I'll see what happens. I mean, there's a few shows that people have been wanting me to react to, so I'll have to narrow it down and see what happens. You still haven't reacted to Red Dwarf. I've not been like too intrigued with Red Dwarf because it's been on forever. I know that. Just refreshing something. Oh, it's up. Right. Hold on a second, people. Just keep them rolling off. Well, I'll still do it, okay? I keep meaning to change these settings on like a certain video, and I'm always forgetting. Right, I'll just share this real quick. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. And done. Right. Oh no. Am I glitching? Am I glitching? I'm thinking. Okay. So I fixed that. Right. Cool. Cool. Um, are you in the UK? Yes, I am. I'm in the UK. Are you getting up to watch the Japanese Grand Prix in the morning? Of course. I'm a hardcore F1 fan. I'm definitely getting up. I'm definitely getting up just to see Hamilton win, unless he bottles it in the first corner. Happy birthday! Thank you, Muhammad. What if Elicity returned? Elicity, I think, I think it's inevitable. Like, if Samantha dies on the island, because they got to get rid of the cannon fodder, okay? They're not going to do anything too drastic. It's the CW. Like I like their shows, but then they're not ballsy to do anything drastic unless it's just to appeal to the shippers. So, yeah, can't wait for the Punisher. Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Did you know I once came up with a theory to mix a human and an elf? That way we'd never forget. Ignore the fact that makes no sense. Yeah, I was just thinking, what? Ruby Volume 5 hype though? Yes, I can't wait for it. I'm definitely excited for Ruby Volume 5. Like, I think it comes out 3 p.m. my time, so I thought I got rid of that fly. There's a fly in it. It was attacking me during my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reaction, like I was doing the post reaction. I'm sure I've just seen it, but whatever. Yeah, 3 p.m. I'm going to be refreshing the Rooster Teeth page, and I'll be like, do it, do it. So I can't wait for Volume 5 to come out. I'll just pin this so people can get an idea. Okay. Um, I didn't know it was your birthday. Yeah, I don't really make a much deal about my birthday, to be fair. So, yeah. Thank you, Red versus Blue reaction videos. Well, thank you. I'm really enjoying this week's like Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Not Tuesday. No, I'll start again. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I can't get into my own schedule. Great. How far are you into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Episode 17 of season 3 has been complete. No spoilers from there on, okay? I don't like that. Fly Attacks will be a movie on par with Shakageddon. What do you want to happen in season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I don't really know. I mean, I've just been too focused on what's happening so far. So I don't really know. I mean, the way I'm seeing it, Hydra's going to fall in by the end of season 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or somewhat, because Giddy Malik's dead, of course, as I've just seen in episode 17, and it's inevitable that Hive's going to, well, though what I would really love is there to be a villain that is a series regular, of course, like the main villain of one season, but he carries on into the next one because you only see them appear for one series. So what I would love is, but then again, it might get a bit redundant, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has never failed to impress me. So I would love to see Hive in season 4, like them doing kind of like an Empire Strikes Back cliffhanger, something like that. I mean, they kind of did with season 2 with Phil losing his hand in that. But yeah, I would love to see continuation of Hive be the case. What else? What else? What else? I'm not really sure. I'll probably have to think that one sometime. Season 4 is insane. Okay. What do you hope for Ruby's new volume? Team Ruby get back together, of course. Yang takes on Adam and wipes the floor with him. I think it's just because I've been listening to Armed and Ready too much, but that has to be something. That has to be something. More, probably more development on Summer as well. Like, I read an interesting comment about how Halloween is, of course, it was called Summer's End or something like that, and that Ruby was born on Halloween, and she died on her birthday. So I want to see a bit more development on Summer, maybe a bit of backstory with Crow or something like that. But yeah, Adam as well, because we didn't see him at all in season 4, volume 4, should I say. So I'm expecting him to make an appearance. Crow training with I forgot his name. The young kid. I forgot his name. Damn it. Oscar. Okay. Yes. Crow train with him, and I'm expecting at least one big death in volume 5. I'm not sure who it will be. As well as John's semblance. I want some clarity over that. And I think everyone else does. What do you think is the worst thing they could do with Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor in Series 11? So I read this Reddit post about how they could completely butcher Series 11. And it was just a really intriguing tale. It was like a long description, but what I think they could do is, I don't know, just go completely bonkers, and I don't know, try and do Curse of Fatal Death again. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah. I don't know. Have the Doctor go complete. I mean, I know it's funny to say this considering he's changing his personality and whatnot, but make him go completely. I don't know. I don't know. Like, really, I'm just thinking back to that Reddit post because they made a great description about how they would kill off Doctor Who with Jodie Whittaker. So, but I don't think that would be the case. To be a Dalek story, or they lose to rights to them. Well, it's not necessarily a Dalek story, but just an appearance of a Dalek. Like Series 10 only had that short cameo of the Daleks back in episode 1. Like they weren't really anything big or whatever. Same with Series 6 when the Doctor met with that Dalek. It was only like 10 seconds. But yeah, I know that the rights situation. I mean, Moffat's denied there's such a thing that exists, but I mean, you have to consider Series 6, the series they made a short, even the specials with the Adelaide backstory. Why do that if there's no rights? Don't lie. Hey, Sponge Caleb, don't mind me. I'm just being a complete tool. Yang must be armed. Yeah, that was bad. That was horrible. Thoughts on Crow being Ruby's father theory? I've heard that theory. I would dig it for some reason. Yeah, I dig it. I don't know. I've heard like multiple theories about about Crow being Ruby's father. I'm not. I don't think they'll go into that direction, but it's an interesting theory. Yeah, I prefer a good Dalek story rather than a rushed one like Asylum. Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit 50-50 with that because it was good in some areas, but for example, they promote the classic like Daleks. They promote the special weapons Dalek, and I was like, holy shit, I can't wait for that. And then they were just shoved in the background, and I'm like, well, that's shit. So, and most of it was about Amy and Rory reuniting in that, which I'm happy for because they're my third favorite couple in my ship list. And yeah, I'm a bit disappointed about how they've been handled. I mean, they were handled great in Series 9's two-part opener, as well as the Into the Dalek episode. But there's been quite a bit of stories where I just haven't been interested in the Daleks. There's like 4 villains in season 4. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Like, they have their own mini arcs and whatnot. Well, that's good. That's good. Young Justice, trust me, it's good. I've seen a bit of Young Justice. Yeah, it's good. Which for you has been the best Formula One race this season? Singapore was well, it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite race, Singapore, for obvious reasons. Which one has been my favorite? Was I going to say Russia? I'm not sure, but Silverstone, of course. Monaco. I don't know where exactly. Probably Belgium as well, but yeah, the classics, the great ones. But Singapore, definitely not my favorite. Oh, let's forget about that. Favorite season to work on? Each season gets better and better. I mean, I've heard that said from Torture Boy as well. Like a few people have said, oh, each season's better and whatnot. But yeah. What are you also into aside from TV shows? Writing scripts and whatnot for my audio series. Games, of course. Like, I usually race on F1 games in my spare time as well. But writing scripts, listening to music, and all that stuff, and watching other YouTubers as well. They're not TV shows; they're a different breed, I guess, because it's not a TV show. That fairy tale profile pic makes me want to finish it. Oh, are you talking to someone else? The British PKMN. Be right back. Okie dokie. Salium was okay. Nothing special. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I'm 50-50 with that one. So, but like you said, it wasn't anything special in my opinion. I'm just checking up elsewhere. Hello, George. Hello. I'm just checking what's going on Twitter as well because I'm not sure if people are. I mean, I've got 10 notifications, so I'm assuming some people will be checking, telling me happy birthday and whatnot. Uh-oh. Okay. There's little arcs like 3 in season 4. For example, season 2 it would be like Hydra still alive, Inhumans being born, Shield versus Inhumans, or Shield versus Shield, because that was a little arc really. So yeah, I see what you mean. You know what? We need a really good Marvel game and a good. Yes, I've been wanting a good Doctor Who game. Make Lego Doctor Who, but I think that's a bit late now. The Time War. I really would like that to be a Doctor Who game, but we'll just see. And then it gets all wrapped up in the end with all the villains. Rush is my favorite movie. Rush. I mean, people might think, oh, that's because you're an F1 fan, but no, I have never been so engrossed into a movie like I did with Rush. I've seen it a billion times, and I still love it. So yeah, Rush is my favorite movie. I still remember going to the cinema and thinking, awesome. I'll reply to these people later. Crossover ideas. Apart from Marvel versus DC, my audio series with Doctor Who, but that's happened in a sense. I mean, can you consider the MC like no? Actually, the Netflix show because that's a bit more reasonable. Netflix shows with, I mean, they exist in the same universe. Why not? Or why don't we just bring Hawkeye on? And I don't know. Well, then again, Barbara's gone, so I don't know toilet. But I mean, everyone shits about Hawkeye, so bring him in. I'm sure he would love to be appreciated more with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever. Deadpool versus Spider-Man, that too. Red versus Blue versus Ruby. Oh, God. Poor Ruby would be too innocent. She's too innocent to put up with all the shenanigans and whatnot. My legs hurt. Where is it? Someone's just we are blessed with the fact you post this so quickly. It's insane. You're the best. Someone commenting on that. I love that. I love that. I want Lucifer versus Flash. I think I'm going to sit in a different direction. Hold on. It's a sign of my old age catching up with me. My legs are starting to hurt. Let's get out of heaven more recognition. There, my legs are feeling much better now. Oh, I knocked something. So who's played the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta? Because I'm currently hooked into that, and I'm definitely getting it. Like, when I get it, when all the full stuff comes out and whatnot, I'll be hooked to it, and I'll be challenging. I'll be challenging all sorts of people to. With me, I've been challenging Torchwood Boy. Actually, I know. I mean, it's impossible because of the fact that he's got an Xbox and I'm on the PS4 bandwagon. See, that's why we truly rival. I mean, I haven't had PlayStation Plus because I've always feed my net would crap out with how shit it is. But sorry if I'm fidgeting. I'm just trying to get in a comfortable position because I'm on the edge of the bed and yeah. But yeah, it was so good. Yeah. I mean, I've stayed away from the Starfighter battles because this is the first time I've been playing Starfighter controls with Battlefront. I didn't buy Battlefront 1 because I thought the beta presented, it's okay. It doesn't want to pull me in though. Something's missing. Whereas with Star Wars Battlefront 2, I'm feeling like, okay, this is something I can get into. It doesn't have the magic of the original Battlefront 2, but I mean, I don't think you could do that ever again unless you just completely remaster the visuals of the original. But yeah. Are you into Dark Souls? Not really, but I'm willing to give it a try only because of how brutal it is in terms of difficulty, and I like a challenge. So, wait, what? Okay. But yeah, I'll be getting Battlefront 2, challenging people, and I'll probably get a bit aggressive. Like, I was basically because I've tried Ray for the first time. It was the first time getting enough points to play a hero or villain and whatnot. and I was just like chopping at the bit, just playing as Ray, but just to see the massacre of people that were being cut down and whatnot. So I'm competitive there. Usually going on in the chat. Oh no. Is my thing okay? It seems a bit stuttery. I mean, I know apart from the obvious, but yeah, everything's okay. Probably just me. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Have you watched the Kick-Ass movies? No, not really. There's some movies I need to catch up on in life. See, I beat you to it, actually. I know what you're about to say. I usually just assume. Usually assumption is the mother of all failures. Oh, God. Winter Soldier did it. Oh, no. I thought it said who did it first. Because there's this picture with who did it first, with the backs turned. Thor, Cap, Black Panther, Tony. They've all got their... I thought it was who did it first, but it's who did it better. Can Hamilton not get a penalty? Favorite Red versus Blue miniseries? Probably Recovery 1. Yeah, because it was just really, really interesting with story, and it did set up a new like kind of chapter in the Red versus Blue universe, especially after taking place after the explosive, no pun intended, episode 100. And yeah, it just really felt really interesting, especially getting to know newer characters, characters we'd be associated with, like Washington, of course. But yeah, the Recovery 1 miniseries probably the best one thus far because I believe there's more, so there could be something else that replaces it. But Recovery 1. Favorite horror movie? I'm a fan favorite of the Child's Play saga. The first three. I mean, the others just really parody. Yeah, that. I need to get 15. Wait. 10 to, yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then I'm done with season 7 of Red versus Blue. I'll probably check if there's a mini series after that because I've got this list that tells me in chronological order. Well, not chronological order, is it? It's in order of when I should watch them. And yeah, I've got that listed on the very first episode. I go back, check, and say, okay. So, but it's nice that people do tell me that, oh, you should watch this mini series right after this season, but I'm 10 steps ahead. As Adrian Chase would like to say. See, that's a character I would like. I was talking about earlier, actually. That's a character I would love to continue. That's a character I would love to do multi seasons, like a villain that doesn't just do one season. Do, 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 do. What's going on? Season 8 will blow your mind. Will it now? Well, season 6 did. I'm guessing season 7 is basically the calm before the storm. But I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm wondering, maybe I should do half an hour. Half an hour. Right. So I know I usually prolong this because people just keep turning up and whatnot, but for limit's sake, I will say I'm going to be on an extra half an hour to an hour and a half. So there's that. But I'm only staying on max an hour and a half, so I can't prolong that any longer than that because I've got to get to sleep early because I've got to get up at like 5 in the morning. So that's the dedication of being an F1 fan. I'm nuts. Happy birthday if it is your birthday. It is my birthday. It is 23 and a pain for me. But thank you. Thank you, the devil straight from hell. I hope you've not come to take me away, actually. I've actually had a lot of birthday. I think I've had, this is the most messages I've had for my birthday. Got any presents? I don't really care too much about presents. I mean, I got a bottle of whiskey from my girlfriend. And I got GTA 5 on PS4 because I haven't got it on PS4, and I just thought, why not? So more than that, I just don't really I won't take you away. Oh, I belong in hell. But yeah, I don't really budge with birthdays and whatnot, but it's nice to receive messages and gifts from people, but they don't have to. So I gave them that choice. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. I won't be peeved with you. Oh, I also got some food because people want me to fatten up again, and money as well. But yeah, about 50 quid worth. Yeah. Yeah, getting up early. I've been doing this for 10 years, so nothing new to me. I've been doing this all my life, really, because I've been an F1 fan since I was basically born. I mean, not basically born, because the season will have ended for me anyways, but I mean, I even remember watching the 90s, so, and I was born in 1994, so again, happy birthday. I'd give you $10, but oh, you don't have to give me anything. You don't have to give me anything, but I'll be watching your Camp Halloween special reaction. I'll be back if you're still streaming. I'll still be streaming, but enjoy. I enjoyed that episode so much. It was really better than I was thinking. I'm wondering how they're going to play this out, but it was so fun. I've got errands to do. Bye. I will enjoy it. That's nice. That's nice to hear. Woo. I'm going back in the comfortable position, and then I'm going to change in 5 minutes because my legs start to hurt because I'm old. How's that video doing? I'm just checking my other video, like, ooh, people are enjoying it. Okay. Good, because there's a twist in one of my stories. Oh yeah. I just realized what's that doing there, and it's just the thumbnail of me live streaming. I've never seen that on my channel actually though before. I mean, that's why I had to go into incognito mode to see if I was actually streaming before. I was still a noob streaming. Oh well. Hey Liam, have you tried the Battlefront? Yes, I have tried the Battlefront 2 beta. And oh, it's good. It's so good. I really enjoyed the battle. I'm going to play it, of course, tomorrow, but and Monday, because I know it closes on Monday, but I don't know when exactly. Which is actually appropriate because the Last Jedi trailer will be coming out then. So awesome. But yeah, the Battlefront beta is brilliant, bloody brilliant, and it's influenced me to get the game probably around Christmas. I know it comes out in November, but I may as well get it as a Christmas gift. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up with nothing. So, and that's the thing. I care more about Christmas than my birthday. So, wow. I don't know. Christmas is just magical. Birthdays, it's magical in the sense that it's a anniversary day since you were born or whatever. But I don't know. Some people prefer birthdays over their Christmas over their birthdays. Welcome to life. Someone sent me a message. Oh, right. Okay. Wait, what? Excellent. One of my friends has become addicted to coffee. Excellent. The plague is spreading. Just remember, tea is better than coffee. No, it isn't. Nobody heard that. Coffee's better than tea. What? It's a good job there's a certain person who's not here. He'd be like, I got that taped. I got that taped. QHB, hello. Hello. Welcome back. By the way, happy birthday. Thank you, Ark. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wonder Woman's trending. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why? Why is Wonder Woman trending? I'm intrigued. Why is it trending? I have no idea why it's trending. I'm getting a bunch of different stuff, but oh well. Tea is better than coffee. No, no, no. Tea is tea is better than coffee at being the worst drink. Okay. It's funny. I've just been mentioning about that, and Laura Lee turns up. Hello, Laura Lee. I've just been mentioning about how you become addicted to coffee. No, you're not stealing my coffee. I will fight you for it. There will be severe consequences if you steal my coffee. Don't challenge me. There will be an admin civil war, number 60. That's how many civil wars there is in the admin chat. What have you become? Oh, she's challenging me. She's challenging me. Try me, bitch. It's on. Get Battlefront 2's beta, and I'll wipe the floor with you like I would with everyone. I have to. I've got way too much Force India merchandise now. Should go with Ferrari, really. I'm not suggesting anything. By the way, if you aren't subbed to Laura Lee, do it. I'm giving you a free shout out, so don't take my coffee. I'm miffed about some of these titles for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3. I should have been in charge with the titles. I'm just looking because on my up next thing, just because I said in the last episode, I mean, it's reasonable why they called it the team now, but I said episode 17 should be called Assembled, like Avengers Assembled, just to how they concluded episode 16, but you can't win. So any bets on whether or not... No, don't say that, Laurelie. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'll be so done. I'll be in the worst state. I'm not having Crow die. I am not having Crow die. Don't say that. You take that back. I can't be dealing with... Hey, I don't want it either. Then don't say it, okay? Don't say he'll die if you don't want it. You're not supposed to do that. Someone else has to die, actually. I actually have a feeling that who did I think was going to die? I can't remember who. I had a feeling someone was going to die. I'm trying to remember who it was because I was having this what we call shower thoughts, where we just subconsciously think about who's going to die, but I've forgotten who. Oh, I think it was Raven. Yeah, I think it was her. Yeah, yeah, it was because of the fact that how they positioned. Just checking something. Yeah, just because of how they positioned her in the poster in volume 5's poster. Um, People have been raising death flags for Winter. Oh, oh, damn. Are they going to do like what we thought was going to happen with Game of Thrones season 7, and they're going to have a purge of characters and whatnot? I know this is supposed to go on for like, I don't know, I've heard 10 volumes or whatever, but death, I'm spelling death with Ruby Volume 5. And if it's Crow, then you're just going to... I might just have to walk out on that reaction because I just can't handle it. I've gone to the point where I just can't handle my favorites dying. It was like Legends of Tomorrow. One of my favorites died, but I mean, they got brought back to life, but they died, and I just walked, lost it. 15 volumes. Well, maybe they'll execute his plan and whatnot. I know he did. I know there have been like comments about Monty and whatnot. That it hasn't been the same since he passed away and whatnot, and maybe they will execute his plan. I hope they do. Because I'm sure Monty would want it, but also because it's such an awesome series. I've become too hooked to it. I like people were talking about Ruby this time last year. I had no idea what they were talking about. Like in the admin chat, everyone was a fan of Ruby. I was just like, yeah. And now I can join in on you guys. So it's gonna be so weird as well. Like I'm gonna be recording reactions like with everyone else. I'm not catching up anymore. It's just like when Ruby does come out on YouTube, I'll be there. So yeah, same. I even said, because someone said, I hope you don't stop doing reactions, which was a really nice comment. I've said, I'll be 60 and I'll be like, hello everyone. Or actually, because I did an old voice in one of my audio projects, hello everyone. I'm doing a reaction today of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I can't believe this is still going. Or Doctor Who. Man. And everyone said Jodie Whittaker would kill the series. You were wrong. That was my old impression. I know it was horrible. But that's how I ideally sound like with the gruff voice. I'm only doing that because I did some voice acting where I had to portray an older character, and and it was just published like 45 minutes ago. So yes, I'd be still happy to watch Ruby episodes when I'm old and whatnot. I think they'd actually. I think for any show that I'm currently hooked to, whether it be Agents of Shield. Sounds a bit like Rick from Rick and Morty. Oh God. I mean, I haven't watched that show. That's probably on my watch list. Um, but I mean, I did watch a Simpsons skit, like where they killed the Simpsons. So I know what he sounds like. But okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think with me, I mean, I might change in like 50 years and whatnot, but I think from now on, like if a show is in bad quality, like supposedly Arrow this season. I mean, I know there's been a few people who said if they execute this, then I'm done with Arrow, and it's had me a bit worried. I'm like, oh God, I do know what it is. I'm not saying it just in case, but I think I'm in that mood set where I can't like grow out of a show. It's like into me. But if they do something that's really shitty and whatnot, then draw the line. And Rooster Teeth, I mean, they know their shit, so I don't think I could ever grow out of stuff like Ruby or Red versus Blue, Camp, or any other series that I'll watch in the future. It's into my DNA. And just for the record, I'm not going to grow out of Doctor Who. That's no excuse. Like, I'm just. It would feel like a part of me would die if I would ever to grow out of Doctor Who. Just like written into my DNA. Like Doctor Who is just like a part of me. I'm still waiting for the day that the BBC says, "Hey Liam, do you want to be the Doctor?" But actually, Fitzsimmons will be the Doctor and the companion first. Like I want that to happen. Whether it will be Gemma, where Elizabeth be the Doctor, or Ian be the Doctor, I don't care. That has to happen at one point. My life wouldn't be the same without Ruby. Yeah, I feel you. That's the same with stuff like Doctor Who. I mean, I'm not saying that I could grow out of Ruby. I don't think I could. I mean, like I said, Rooster Teeth know what they're doing. And besides, it's really, really bloody good. And I just love Ruby. Like, first time I watched the trailers, I was like, okay, this is intriguing. And now I'm so hyped for Volume 5. It's just surreal. Devil Straight from Hell. You're back. How did you enjoy my Camp reaction? Did you watch Horrible Histories when you were younger? Yeah, I did. I used to watch all the stuff on like the kids shows. Some of these are going to sound really, really foreign to some people, but like shows like Tracy Beaker, Kids, Jungle Run. I'm trying to base them. Shoebox Zoo. That was my freaking favorite. I think that was a bit too adult to be classified as a children's show, but I freaking love that show so much, and it was just really, it's something I still love to this day, but it was really, really fun. Jackie Chan Adventures. Oh, I really loved that. Some of the, I bet a lot of people are going to be like, to half of these, especially Shoebox Zoo. I mean, that was based in Scotland, but it was broadcasted and so I watched all of it and I enjoyed it. Poor Space Kid. I know. Poor Space Kid. I'm going to watch Laura Lee's reaction after this. I hate you, Tracy Beaker. I loved it. I loved it. Oval Histories was the shit when I was in primary. Really funny. When I was in primary, we were learning about Queen Victoria and asked to bring in any video or that would represent Queen Victoria, whether it be fiction or real life. An episode of Tooth and Claw. I mean, I didn't really care too much about the episode, but give me points at least. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. Thank you, Randy. Thank you. I'm having a decent one. I mean, you guys have wished me happy birthday, and I'm really, really feeling the love. But no, the love. Maybe I'll put some shit. There we go. I've got my headphones in, but nothing's on. I've had them in for the past hour, and there we go. Just put some music on for me. There we go. Would you settle for a cookie instead? What, over whiskey? Hell no! I'm not sacrificing whiskey for a cookie. Cheap deal anyways. How dare you? That's insulting. Nice. Just because I'm following Georgia Tennant, who played the Doctor's daughter. Oh, thanks, Laura Lee. Because she retweeted me. I'm waiting for the Starkiller DLC for Battlefront 2. I'm going to keep this video in the background while I'm doing stuff, so if you all need me, I'll be here. I'm just that extra background video, aren't I? Like, I'm just like... No, it's okay. What about a cake? That, I mean, you'd have to have a pretty... I don't know. I mean, I'm too into my whiskey these days. I'm sorry. What if it was a special cookie? What are you implying? Now I've made the devil straight from hell cry, which sounds cool in concept, but I feel like a dick if I say that out loud. One has to die, Crow or Yang. Who would it be? Why do you have to be evil? Why? No, that's just downright cruel, Laurelie. No. No. That's just cruel. One has to... No, I can't do this. Use Yang because she's like Ruby's sister and part of the original team, of course. But we don't want to lose Crow as well. I mean, we nearly lost him in Volume 4, and I was like, no, I can't deal with this. No, I can't deal with this. I don't want to choose. I don't want to choose. I do. Bumblebee for life. Oh, God. That shit, but I think they've gone on the record to say it's not going to happen, even though they have dropped big hits in like their soundtracks and whatever. Like they're just poking the bear. Oh yeah, Bad Luck Charm is the shit. Bad Luck Charm is just the best. Boo. Okay, I know what that's referring to. Flexing forever. But I just love my Bad Luck Charm, so. Did you hear anything? 2 hours? Yeah, because I did. Well, it's going to be 42 minutes long for me, like each episode, because I'm fortunate with these shows that I don't have to enjoy the breaks like you guys do. So, I did hear that someone did say that it was going to be a two-parter. So that is really intriguing. However, season 4 ends, but can't wait for season 5 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when I catch up to it. But it's going to be really sad because I really enjoy posting like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reactions a few times per week. It's really one of the highlights of my week, so it's going to be sad. But I'm going to but Agent Carter's going to fill the void, I guess. Watch Agent Carter. I will after Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I will. Ship Wars commence. Well, nothing can beat Fitzsimmons, so. I mean, Ren Nora was my favorite ship, but since I got into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I was like, no, I just can't deal with this. These two are just the best. And I don't think anything can topple that. About a list. Oh, why are you people doing? It's my birthday, you know. You shouldn't really be doing these really bad this or that scenarios. I don't like it. I'd probably say Twilight. It's the best shit. Did you watch the? Pardon me, I'm gonna burp. Did you watch the pilot of The Gifted? No, I haven't. I haven't. Time to do a lot of stuff, but I'm going to after this week because the project that I'm working on is ending after this week, so that's going to be cool. Renoru is good. It is. I'm sure I just saw a light flash. Like, because the window's there, and I'm sure I've just seen something flash, and my legs do hurt. I said this would hurt, and it did. Good job, Liam. Why? Fitz, who dies. No, stop this. You can't do this to my heart. We're going to be having words in the admin chat. We're going to be having words in the admin chat. Stop doing this. That's a situation I definitely cannot pick because they're just as good as each other. And I mean, what difference does it make if I pick one? Yeah, see, that's just cruel. Down, Satan. I can't be asked to watch or read it because I hear it's shite. Yeah, it's like the meme is blank is a better love story than Twilight. So, although replace it with Elicity. Super weird, but awesome at the same time. I would love to see your reaction. I mean, I've got a few shows in the pipeline for the winter. I mean, I won't be able to do anything from October to the end of November because I'm stuck shows, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Red vs. Blue, Ruby, And then I'll be starting up Agent Carter when Red vs. Blue is done. So Jamie or Rory? Well, Rory's died a billion times, hasn't he? So I think if I just pick Rory, it's going to be cruel. Poor guy can't catch a break. Late, but happy birthday, Liam. Oh, you've still got a few hours, but thank you. Thank you. I've watched all 5 Twilight movies and read all 4 books. They're pretty much trash, but awesome to make fun of. Yeah. That's the gist of it. Take it from Laura Lee. She's... Oh, guess what song I'm listening to right now? I'll give you a clue. It's from Ruby. Should Liam do more live streams? Yes. Like I said, I've been busy my project. Like for my other channel, my audio series. And that's ending this week, so I'll probably be able to do more live streams. I mean, a lot of my time. Audio is really hard, so thankfully I've managed to do both a consistent reaction schedule. Nope. Not something you have to personally kill either Lincoln from... Well, it has to be Lincoln. Amy's Bay. I just love... Like, I would give my life to... related. Just take my soul. I think... because I got a shout out from Alex Kingston the other week. Of mine, and I think my heart just went up to 1 billion. So does that, I think I'll just like, you'll just hear Liam can't do reactions because he's just suffered like a heart attack from Karen Gillan. Yeah, I would stab Amy in an instant. Where's that block button? Where's that block button? How dare you? How dare you watch Young Justice? I've watched bits of it, like I said, I just haven't had the time to watch a lot of things recently, but I've watched like the first oddish episode, so I'm sorry, but the people are doing this. So if you were David and you had to pick between Max, Space Kid, and all the other campers to die, which one would you choose? Damn, that's Negan, isn't it? It's like Negan from The Walking Dead. Wow. Trying to think. Really, Preston? I'm not sure. Space Kid at all. He's too adorable to kill. Like, you do that, you don't have a life. You're going straight to hell. No redemption for you. Basically, ward level of sinisterism, psychoticness. Probably Preston. Yeah. Who would you pick thinks are terrible? Yes, I agree. You people are evil. Yeah, Lorley. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think Lorley is just like Satan. How dare you say I would stab Amy in an instant in front of me? How dare you? That's just asking for it. If you kill Space Kid, you're going to... Yeah. Well, that's true. How could you kill Space Kid? How could you? You have to be sick if you killed Space Kid. Rory deserves better. She's trying to. She's trying to. She's asking for it. How dare you? Rose does. Mickey deserves better, if anything. I'll put her on the list, if anything. I'm bringing the list back. Queen's back! Queen's here, Seska! Thanks. By the way, I watched your Bells of St. John reaction. I consider it a birthday present because it's Doctor Who, so. But yes, the Queen is here. Okay. Oh god, here we go. The shipping continue. Oh, for God's sake. Jess, can you tell Laura Lee off because she's wanting to like stab Amy? And I know like you have like a great level of compassion for Amy and Rory. Can you please tell her off? Would you rather have Who Looked or an episode where Jodie Whittaker teamed up with... Well, you'd have to be specific with Who Looked because there's only one combination I think that would just be... I mean, I've watched Sherlock and that's why I'm putting it on my winter... Like, I'm considering it for my winter schedule. But I know it's a dream team, Benedict and Matt. Whereas if you like put it with 9 or 7, for example, but I'd probably have to go with the new Who Doctors in one scene just because of how awesome it would be. It's one life with different personalities, so the possibilities are endless. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. But Amy is beautiful and Bay and yeah. Anything Karen, like even Nebula would. I must start the ship again. Oh god. Jess is just like, oh crap. Yeah, I'm gonna be removing anything that spoils past the Bells of St. John's in terms of like thing, because Jess is here. I'm not having her being spoiled. I'm basically guarding her with everything. Imagine Matt Smith. Well, we've had David Tennant in the MCU. We've had Christopher Eccleston in the MCU. Why not Matt Smith? Guy with the red headphones on. I don't know. I don't know. Some douchebag I've heard. Weez, I think we've got to make a separate chat, one that doesn't consist of Laura Lee, because I'm having quite big concerns about her, especially comments regarding Karen Gillan. I'm kidding. Who would you want to play the Doctor? Me, Tortured Boy, Ian or Elizabeth from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know. I don't know who else could be the Doctor. I think he's an Inhuman. That would be great. He's been a bit touchy today. Hey, you were the one that said Amy should die, and you tried to steal my coffee. You just sentenced yourself into a really sticky situation. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. But yeah, anyone of Fitzsimmons to play the Doctor? I said this in episode 17. You know what? Because I think it was Fitz who called Gemma, you're the Doctor. And I was just like, now imagine if one of them two like was the Doctor and the other was the companion. That would be awesome. Nobody mentions the coffee but me. You're just a sheep. I originally loved coffee. Dalek versus Grimm, who would win? Dalek, because a Grimm's just still a beast. You're not going to do anything against Dalekanium. And that Dalek will kill that Grimm with no exception, because I mean, Grims don't just say, "Oh, we want everyone to just die, but us." Like Daleks do. Like they'll just wipe out the Grim. They'll wipe out anything that isn't a Dalek. So and plus the weapons, they can shoot long range. So you are the best. Oh, thank you, Octobeck. That's right. But thank you. I really dig that. Yeah, I don't think anything is going to stand a chance against a Dalek unless you have the right weapons, which Grims do not. Like, you can have a Nevermore, but it would still get slain by a Dalek. Ooh, what if a Grim inhabits a Dalek? Ooh, that's actually interesting. Well, it'd have to be many because a Dalek would come in big numbers, so that would be actually interesting. Hmm. Well, the Grim wouldn't really be exterminated, would it? It would be awesome if Liam and Dr. made a. If me and Alex made a TV show in the Doctor Who, well, I can't say it, but right. So I know many people might not give a toss or whatever, but um, I am doing voice acting for this show. It's called The Catterson Chronicles. It's like a fictional version of me, basically like a Time Lord. Um, and Alex is in it as well. He plays like a character as well, but yeah, that's the closest we're gonna get to me and Alex in a TV show in the Hoodieverse, the MCU verse, or Arrowverse. If Fitzsimmons weren't a thing, who would you ship Fitz and Simmons with on the show? Well, Simmons would be with Will, but then again, she wouldn't be because Fitz was the one that opened that thing. Um, I don't know. I mean, them two are just made for each other. I don't think you could. Fitz would probably. I think both of them. Well, I don't know about Simmons, but Fitz. I don't think you could ship him with anyone because I think him and Gemma are like you could really ship. Like I don't. I think you could put all the girls like in the world in one room, but he would pick Gemma in a heartbeat. So, um, yeah, Simmons. I'm not too sure. I don't think it's possible to ship them with any. I think there's only Fitzsimmons is only possible. I even made this comment that I don't think if Will was brought back to Earth, that Fitzsimmons would end. So yeah, Zero Assassin, happy birthday, my friend. Welcome to see this. Thank you very much. I hope the Oscar that Oscar defeats Salem for Amber's sake. Well, first we've got to see how Team Ruby handles them because they have to meet either at the end of season 5 or the next one. It's happening. So your voice is pleasing too while I'm doing math homework. Oh, math sucks. Math sucks, but thank you. Thank you very much. Then again, maths nah. Nah. Daleks, Cybermen, Weeping Angels, or Ice Warriors. Cybermen always. Like it would be Cybermen, Angels, Daleks, and then Ice Warriors. I thought Crossbones died. Well, it would be a wasted opportunity if they brought Crossbones back because if you're going to bring Crossbones back, then why didn't you do it at the end of Civil War? I'm not saying. I mean, surely everyone's seen Civil War at this point, but what's the point in bringing him back if you could have brought him back at the end to do what happened in the comics in Civil War? Well, Oscar already met Crow, yes, at the end of Volume 4. Much to that, I just love that though. What does he go and do right after he's recovered? Gets drinking. Vintage Crow. I can't wait to see how that develops, like between Crow and Oscar, because we're going to have a lot of screen time together since since Ozpin basically reunited with Crow. Are you more excited that? Well, I don't know what I'm more excited about between Last Jedi. I'd probably put Ragnarok in third because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I'm a huge DC fan as well. I'd probably say Last Jedi because we're getting to see Luke, as well as I'm going to be emotional because it's going to be Carrie's last appearance, unfortunately. But also to see where this goes with Snoke, Kylo, Rey's training. There's a lot of things to consider. So, yeah. And plus, DC hasn't. I mean, DC's only successful film has been Wonder Woman. So you're a bit nervous about how Justice League will pan out. But I think they. Well, then again, I think Batman versus Superman will be revered in years to come. It's going to be one of those films where it's got hated at first, but people are going to be like, well, this ain't actually bad. I mean, the extended version, not the cinema release, because the extended one is a bit more smoother. Who could be Snoke? It's going to be Plague. I don't know. I feel like they'll fuck up Justice League. No, I think they need to tread on, because if they fuck up Justice League, then the DCEU is basically screwed. Because I mean, it's like the MCU. Avengers is the big draw. You had Iron Man, Captain America before that, and Avengers is the big draw. It's the one that really ignites their universe. That's the same with Justice League. It really needs to ignite. I mean, Wonder Woman was a success, but Justice League is the thing that everyone will be keeping their eyes on too. So that really needs to deliver, or DC is screwed with a capital S. I mean, I liked it. Then again, I'm a sucker for DC because I really enjoyed Suicide Squad. Batman vs Superman had a lot of issues, but I was okay with it. But it wasn't the masterclass I was expecting. But Wonder Woman is the standout one for me. I still find it a bit stupid how having your mother's name is basically the Deus Ex Machina for the fight. It's stupid. Do you watch any anime? Ruby doesn't count. Not really. I mean, I haven't really been a fan with anime, to be fair, but I'm willing to give it a try. I mean, I'm willing to give any show a try these days because I used to be like, might not be my cup of tea, but I mean, I thought that with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I love it more than any Arrowverse show apart from season 5 of Arrow. I think it's a tough competition to beat Arrow season 5. Like, they used all their quality into that season. I've only seen Marvel stuff. I'm okay with it. I mean, DC is a bit more raw, Jess. But yeah. But the climatic Martha scene, yeah, it was stupid. Firefly. Now, I think I've seen that in my. Okay, I might react to a third show if I have the time, which I didn't have, unfortunately. I mean, I didn't react to the bloopers of the Arrowverse, which I'll be doing in the winter. I might put Firefly down. I mean, I'm always listening to Jess because she got me into Stranger Things, so I might have to listen to her. I mean, Jess basically commands me, so yeah. It's short. I mean, yeah, it's only one season because it's a Reddit meme. Like, I go on Reddit all the time, ask Reddit, and people talk about Firefly and how it should have had a second season. So I'll probably give it a watch because, I mean, it'll be the winter, so I won't have like the time to watch shows like Agents of Shield, which has 4 seasons. So 2 probably at the max, but 1 would probably be most likely, and Firefly fits that region. Good thing with Agent Carter is it can fill in the void of Agents of Shield when I'm done with it, because it's a Marvel show, and I wanting to watch that. And you look, yes, I do, Jess. I love the ship. You have to be careful what you say, Jess, but yes. Someone create a teleport, by the way, because I even said on Jess's video that I have to join her on the sofa when she's watching Doctor Who. Preferably the one after the season 7 finale. I'm just saying that. The episode after the final episode of season 7. I'm not saying what it is. Don't say what the name is, because, yeah. But I said I need to sit on the sofa. The sofa. Thing is, I'm a bit stingy with also reacting to anime as well, because I heard that's really brutal with blocking rights and whatnot and strikes. So, yeah, I'm a bit nervous about how to tread that one. Kristen plays a companion. Martin Freeman as the Doctor. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that, to be fair. I don't think they should do a Doctor Who movie, to be fair. But should you ever get the urge to try and watch anime, come talk to me. I figured it out in terms of blocking. Okay. I'll do so. If this is about linking it to another drive, I mean, I already tried that with Red versus Blue, because you know how crap the algorithm is. I'm the next companion. Well, does that mean the next Doctor's going to be on their own? Because, you know, for you to be the next companion, you'll have to have someone like me as the Doctor. It's only fitting. It's anime, you should be worried about. It's cartoons. Trust me. Well, I've heard anime has really brutal blocking shenanigans. Cartoons like Camp Camp, they're usually fine. Like Ruby, for example. Because, I mean, then again, Rooster Teeth advocates reactions anyways. The Master... Oh, no. The Master's not playing by Jack Black. No. If that was to be the case, then don't make the Doctor Who movie at all. I mean, the Master should be played by someone like Charles Dance. So, yeah. I couldn't take the Master seriously if it was played by Jack Black. I assume you've seen... I haven't seen all of Young Justice, but I'm going to see the rest of it before season 3 comes up, because then I'll be reacting to season 3 of Young Justice. Yeah, but that's because of the algorithm, Laurel. I mean, Rooster Teeth don't mean it at all, but that's because YouTube's algorithm is shit. I mean, I even saw a screenshot about how someone like limited ads for like, oh, please help for like charity, and YouTube limited that, and they had the excuses, oh, we can't support avenue for charities and whatnot, but they will allow, like, they are in this video they allowed ads to be played for another charity video, so YouTube is just a mess at the minute. Have you heard Bradley Walsh's? Yes, I've heard that. It's a load of bollocks, I think. I mean, it's coming from the Daily Mirror, and they only post shit unless it's about Stephanie Davis, this failed actress or whatever. Then you should really take things with a grain of salt from there. So I don't trust it one bit. Plus, that means one of his shows that he does will end, because Doctor Who is tough with filming. I mean, that's why they had to take a break through Series 9 to Series 10, because the filming was that brutal. So, yeah, but I think the Bradley Walsh companion thing is a load of bollocks. What should be the next show in the MCU on Netflix? I don't know, to be fair. I mean, well, I was going to say I would love to see Spider-Man pop up on Daredevil, because we all know, because they have that good partnership. But the thing is, and it's funny, I don't get movie companies, because the MCU, like, they have these shows, the Netflix, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the MCU movies, they all exist in one universe, and they could encounter each other at any point. But they don't want to bring up people like Luke Cage into Infinity War when he could pose a threat or whatever. And then there's DC, who have the multiverse shenanigans going on, but they have to kill off characters if they're going to use them in movies, like Amanda Waller, for example. So I don't get it. Superhero shit is confusing. I think, well, what about a Black Widow show as well? So, a movie, and I don't think that's going to happen, because that's been talked about for a decade now, and we're still without a Black Widow movie. And that's going to be the case for the foreseeable future, it seems. Do you play Injustice? Yes, I do. I haven't played Injustice 2 for quite some time, because I've been too hooked with F1 2017, because I've been on my career mode, and I'm just too hooked to it, so I need to get back into Injustice 2. But I've got GTA 5 on the PS4 now. I'll be getting Star Wars Battlefront 2 on Christmas. So, and I want to expand my career mode so I can drive Ferrari at one point, but at the same time develop Renault. I know people might not get a clue what I'm talking about, but Renault is an undeveloped team. I want to end my career there, so yeah. I think Black Widow movie will be Phase 4. Maybe. But they should have done it earlier, to be fair. Will you make a gaming channel? I don't think so, because I've got a second channel. That's the problem. I've got a second channel, which is the Catterson Chronicles, which is an audio thing, and that takes up a hell of a lot of time, not just for writing scripts, but editing the audio pieces together to make a 45-minute episode, like 8 episodes per year. And I wanted to go long term with that, because it's a dream for me. So, and plus my internet is really rubbish. So it'll be a bit hard to try and transfer the files and then upload that whilst in reactions. But if internet improves, never say never. Tortured Boy could change. Yeah, and then I can wipe the floor with Alex. We talked about this on Twitter. Like, I talked about, because we're both playing the beta, but he's on Xbox One and I'm on PS4, so we talked about wiping the floor with each other. Of course, we have that ship going on. I think it's the most shipped thing that I'm in. I mean, some people ship me with other people. I'm not naming names, just because I know that someone in here ships me with a certain person that was commenting. Yeah, I would love that. Gotta go, bro. Okay, see you, QHP. Oh no, Church and Chromie. That would just be fangasmic, if that's even a word. But shows like Church is like my favorite character in Red versus Blue, next to Caboose. And Crow's like one of my favorite characters in Ruby, alongside Yang. Which Doctor Who villain would you like to return from the classic series? Probably the maybe Axons, Omega as well. Definitely Omega. I wanted him return for a while. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? I think those are the characters I would look. Probably Barusa as well. Um, basically returned in Engines of War, which is a book. But yeah, that's really the characters I'd like to see. Sea Devils, especially, because we brought in every lovable character from the classics, the Zygons, Ice Warriors, all that kind of jazz. I don't even know why people ship you with me and Alex because Alex is nice. Yes, he is. You're just so focused on Catasis happening, but a lot of people love Catatorch as well. So I think they're the two biggest ships, like Catasis and Catatorch, because people have wrote fan fictions about you included about me and Jess. But a lot of people see that tension with me and Alex as well. So yeah, Alex is fun and nice. He is. I've actually met him, and by God, he's such a nice hugger, and he makes me feel like a shrimp in terms of size because he's tall, and I'm just like, holy crap, I feel like a short ass, even though I'm 5'11". You pair are two of my favorite reacts. Oh, thank you, Assassin. Your weird storyteller. Hello, hello. I know you talked about the Catterson Chronicles, but would you like a Time Lord companion like Rassilon? Would you rather be a Time Lord like Rassilon or companion? Probably like Rassilon, because you got all that power, whereas a companion, you don't really have that much power. I know I'm talking greed here, but um, if you're talking about, would you rather be a Time Lord like Rassilon? I'm not sure if you're talking about a Time Lord in general, because I could tell you, like, my series is basically me like a Time Lord with a few like original ideas. But um, if it was like Rassilon, then you could just basically be something more than a companion. What is the best TV show? Doctor Who. I'm not replacing any answer with that. No. I still love Alex. He's the only reason I started watching Red vs. Blue. I've got to check out a few of his season 3 to current reactions. I've watched some of his series 1 and 2 reactions, but yeah, I've got watch a lot of his reactions, like to shows like Agents of Shield, Red vs. Blue. But I've also got to with people like Siska Says as well, because I know she did not Red vs. Blue, Agents of Shield reactions. So I've got to watch them. I'll never forget that fanfic. I know you won't. Either Ren dies or not. Ren. Although, would that be bad taste? Because I know Monty voiced Ren. But I don't want Nora to die because she's like one of my favorites. So you're cruel. Lorelei, you're cruel. Because I just feel if I pick Ren, it's going to be in a bit of bad taste. Because I know his, like Monty voiced him originally and then his brothers took over. Red vs. Blue and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are two of my favorite shows, and your reactions to make me smile. Well, I'm happy that I'm doing that. I mean, I know a guy like coming from depression myself. It's um a nice escape because I'm really enjoying new content and whatnot, and also that I'm interacting with you guys, and you guys are just amazing. But yeah, I understand what you mean, Assassin. We already lost. Don't remind me about Pyrrha's death. Don't remind. I was in complete heartbreak then, and then episode 2, season 4 was just crushing for me. Like if everyone remembered how I bawled my eyes out there, didn't expect that. What do you think should be the next Arrowverse show? Nightwing. Nightwing. Um, yeah, that or Teen Titans or Young Justice. Those because they mentioned Bloodhaven like so many times, but yeah, or Batman. But we know that's not going to happen because the DC is so paranoid that even though there's so many multiverse existing, that we have to stick with Batman in the DC EU and Gotham, and that's it. I don't get it. It's so mixed up. I mean, they have this stupid, oh, we'll kill off characters if they're going to appear in the DC EU. They've got Batman on Gotham, but they've got a multiverse as well. So yeah, they did. Yeah, I mean, Batman does exist in the CW verse because him and Oliver Queen does a merger in 2024, of course. And as you said, we're moving to Gotham in Supergirl. But the thing is, that's so. I mean, it's 2017 now. We've got to bring up Bruce Wayne at some point if this merger is going to happen, and we're going to have Crisis on Infinite Earths in 2024. That's if the Flash does continue. But I mean, we've got to bring up Bruce Wayne at some point. Otherwise, what's the point? It's just dick teasing us. What would be the best idea for a Doctor Who spin-off? Well, here's the thing. There's so many spin-offs in like Big Finish. I know a lot of people don't listen to Big Finish because it like costs money. But there's stuff like Sarah Jane. There's stuff like Torchwood. That's okay. But you've got like the Gallifrey series where it features on people like Romana, Ace, Leela. You've got stuff like the Dalek Empire series. There's so many. See, the Big Finish productions, they take every opportunity. They're doing a Jenny series. You know, the Doctor's daughter. They're doing a Jenny series in the foreseeable future. So I don't think there's any concept of a spin-off that you can idealize, and I don't know, because Big Finish does them, and I think people should. Oh, for God's sake! Yes, let's do it. Here's the thing: if Big Finish do a Mickey spin-off, I'm just gonna be linking the audios to Jess as like a little birthday treat or something like that, because there's no bigger fan of Mickey than Seska. So I'll be linking all Mickey Smith adventure stories to Jess, and there we go. Time Agent spin-off. Well, they've got Captain Jack doing Torch, because they're doing Torchwood Series 5 on Big Finish because their TV reputation has gone down the shitter with Miracle Day. I can't remember much of Miracle Day, but yeah. Happy birthday, mate. Got stuff to do, but wanted to say, well, thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah, a multiverse of possibilities, and DC chooses to strangle what their shows can use. I know it's stupid. Want to see? Yeah, I do. I want to see. What's the best? I can't say what's the best episode of Series 10 because Jess is here, but it's the finale. It's the final episode. That's all I'm going to say. in the CW verse. Oh yeah, well, I heard mentions about Booster Gold was going to appear in the final episode of Legends, but it turned out to be Our Man, and he lasted pretty long, didn't he? I'll mute. No, 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 it's okay. It's okay. I mean, the final episode of Series 10 is a good enough indication, so yeah. Liam. Unless she's got this on mute, I'll just go, yeah. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 3X01. I'm still pissed they didn't call that Rules of Nature. I mean, I know what they mean, but come on, that's dick teasing me. Satana would be cool to see, and it wouldn't be... Well, if they do Satana, then they need to call up Brianna. I don't know, I just want to see all my reactor friends. And I know a lot of people want to see, like, would say, like, Brie wants to be Zatanna, and yeah, I dig it. Much like Chess would be a companion on Doctor Who. But, like, I mean, would Jess want to be with any other Doctor? Like, if it was me, for example, would she be with, like, any other Doctor? I don't know. I'm still waiting for that call. 14th Doctor, that's me. Constantine was really good. Would you rather Torchwood come back on TV or Sarah Jane Adventures coming back for Big Finish without Sarah Jane? Well, what's the... Well, Sarah Jane is nothing without Sarah Jane Adventures, really. I mean, I know there's Luke, but... It's not like you can resurrect Elizabeth Sladen from the dead, so Torchwood would have to come back. I hate that they put Owlman instead of one of the funniest... Yes. Yes, J-Rod's right. Like, because for those who don't know, and if you haven't subscribed to her, then why? But Jess hit 20k. So get her to 30k, and that would be great. Yes, I'm really happy. Because it doesn't feel that long ago since she hit 10k, and I was really happy. And here she is with 20k, and I still think she deserves more. I'd like to be with Mickey. The Doctor. Unless you become the Doctor, which I dig. Someone's tweeted me a picture of on Instagram. What's this? Oh, Karen Gillan. Nice. I like that. I love that. I mean, Crop the... I'm sorry, people. Yeah. How old are you? Well, yesterday I was 22. Today I'm 23. No problem, Jess. Will you post your reactions? I haven't thought about doing reactions to Legion. Doing Human. I'm wanting to do something more than like the Marvel DC stuff for the winter, because I know I'm doing DC and Marvel a lot with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. but like I got recommended by a few people to react to The Good Doctor, which relates about an autistic surgeon. Obviously, you all know that I've got autism, but I'm gonna give that a watch and probably put it on my reaction schedule because there's a few shows about autism coming out, and I feel like it would be best if I do a reaction to an autistic series just to see how I react to it. I would react to Atypical. I haven't seen like I know the episodes have come out, but I haven't seen the series yet, and I'm a bit stingy after the trailer. But yeah, I'm probably going to react to The Good Doctor, Inhumans, and whatever won the most votes on my reaction schedule for, like, if I was going to react to a third show during the summer, which I couldn't because the Catterson Chronicles took priority. I feel old. Don't feel old. I feel old. It was weird but good. Are you going to watch Black Lightning and the Punisher? I'm going to watch Black Lightning. I'm going to react to the Punisher. I'm not too crazy about Black Lightning. The show I would have had in mind. Here's a thought. Have you seen the Orville? I haven't seen that. I recommend it. Seth MacFarlane really knows his stuff. Well, he does. Yes, I forgot about that. I had that show listed because I know that was promoted during the CW when I was watching live streamers, and I know Alex did it. I'm gonna try and give iZombie a shot. Hello, Hail Hydra. Hello. React to Rick and Morty. I probably would, but seasons not enough for the winter, so it will probably go on 2018 list. Although then again, it might happen after in the new year because Agent Carter will have finished by then. So you never know. I would have preferred. I mean, a lot of reactors are reacting to Rick and Morty, so you should react to the last event. Legend of Korra, I'm not going to do because it, and he had major issues with that show, so I'm not going to even attempt to do that. So how's the Catterson Chronicles coming along? Episode 7's just come up. It's the biggest episode yet. And I'm saying that because of the huge cliffhanger regarding the final 14 minutes. I would recommend people like Jess to watch it because it's going to bring up some sour memories. But I'm posting because the final episode is coming along in next week. I mean, I just edited one part of episode 8 and I just got goosebumps. So I'm going to do script writing for the Christmas special next coming days. And then series 3, I'll do that. And yeah, but episode 7's up now. I'm about to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the beta. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Liam, I love your reactions. I love your Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reactions. When are you doing season 4, dude? You're gonna have to ask me to calculate. So, episode 6 should be up. You do know I have to focus on my 7. It should be up about November time. I'm just going to calculate that. What's the best Christmas special for Doctor Who? Probably A Christmas Carol. It was so beautifully done. That or The Snowmen. If you ever consider reacting to an anime series, My Hero Academy, I've seen that reacting to. I've got to react to the 10/11 Little Roosters. I was wanting to do that, but I didn't have the time to, so I'm going to do that. That's a long way away. I know, but I mean, I was going to do them every day through October and November, but to the Arrowverse, Ruby, Red versus Blue, and I've got to. I mean, I'm jobs as well as script writing for series 3 of my audio series. So a bit of a stinge, but when I finish season 5, I'll be with everyone else. I'll be in sync with everyone else. So I think people forgot you have. Yes, I know. Chronicles. Nah. You want a job? Don't think about it. I mean, I hate the fact that people are going to be watching season 5. Shit happens. Especially when you have shit internet, so... I mean, look at people like Seska. I'm sure she would love to be reacting to Series 10 of Doctor Who with us, but life happens. Liam, I wanted to ask you this before I got into my game, but do you accept Facebook friend requests? I don't anymore because I feel it's just really a numbers game. Because there's people who I don't know, and I won't hear anything from them. So, I mean, I've got a Facebook page on my end screen, like it'll appear official Liam Catterson. But I don't really, unless they have intent to being, I don't know, fanboy with me or whatever. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying that as in, oh, like I'm wanting attention or whatnot. But I don't. There are people who just add you and they just don't give a crap about you for the rest of your life. So, have you heard about the comic based about on Earth X? That's what they're doing for the crossover crisis. Yes, I've heard about that. I freaked out about that. Someone replied, Lincoln is one of my favorites. I don't like what they did to him. Gotta get behind me. It was nice having you here. I didn't know about this until now, but you know in Supergirl Flash crossover, when Barry tries to teach her about the multiverse, he says there's a world where the Nazi... Ah! Gotcha, nice. Although then again, he could be theorizing. I mean, imagine a world where World War III happened. What if there's an Earth where World War III happened? So, I mean, it's just a theory, and plus World War II is one of the biggest things to happen in the world, so it's more of a coincidence than a reference, because I don't think they had Crisis on at the time, but like I said, it's one of the biggest things in the world, World War II, and you just think, what if the Nazis had won? Stuff that happens in the world where you just think, what if? So I think it's more of a coincidence than a reference. Barry, Jay, or Wally? Barry, always. I recently began watching The Expanse on Netflix, and if you've not seen it, I recommend it. Yeah, possibly. Like I said, Zero. It's more coincidental because World War II is one of the biggest things to happen during the world. I think, what if the Nazis had won? And with the multiverse theory, possibility. So, yeah, I think it's more than a coincidence, if anything. If you want to talk Ruby, Camp, Doctor Who stuff, then I'd love to chat theories on you. Yeah, I'm a theory man. Like, I love to discuss theories and whatnot. I'm a bit stingy with Facebook requests, especially with Alex accepting no more friend requests because people were harassing him and saying, "Oh, you're a different person than you are in real life and now in YouTube world and whatnot." But I mean, some people are a bit crazy and whatnot. I know from YouTube comments, people can be a bit crazy and whatnot, but I'm a bit more nervous about Facebook requests and whatnot. I wonder if they reference. I don't think they will. Man, just wanted to ask quickly before I forgot. Oh, that's okay. But you follow my personal Facebook. That's okay if you do. I'm just like, hmm. Yeah, I mean, I felt sorry for Alex because of the fact that he got her, and he's a really nice person. I mean, alive, like in the flesh. I've hugged him. I'm not trying to throw bragging rights and whatnot, but he's not that really different to what he is on reactions. I think people are just a bit salty because people tend to overreact when they meet their heroes and whatnot. They expect their idolized vision of their heroes and whatnot. Like, I don't know how you people would expect me to be like. I'd probably be a bit more shy or whatever, like in real life, but they tend to create their own concept image of what their heroes are like. So the worst part is, I think I know who insulted. Oh God, crazy stuff. I am the crazy one. I used to have him added, but after what he did, oh God, he sounds like trouble. To a YouTuber must be hell. Feels like I completely understand it, even if I am not one. Yeah, you're just about the same person in person, to be honest. I mean, I'm a bit more anxious in real life. Like, I had history with people who have been friends with me. Like, they've always been like, I don't know how to describe it. They've always been like more. How do you describe it? They've been more preferent to stabbing me in the back, and that's why I've been a bit more untrustworthy. Like, I've had a lot of people, especially this year, who I've been really, really close to, who I could like offer, like, want some advice from and whatnot, and they've just stabbed me in the back. So I'm a bit cautious about where I tread these days. I'm not gonna. Yeah, don't. Yeah, it's. I mean, I wouldn't just go ratting out on social media and whatnot, just like on YouTube and that. So yeah, and Atom or Iron Man, which you're like Iron Man, definitely. Have you heard that Doctor Who's having 5 more seasons and then it's gone? They always have that discussion. I mean, they were planning to end it after David Tennant left, and it's just rumors. It's just rumors. I mean, as long as it's popular, which it is, because arguably Stephen Moffat's run, a lot of people will say shit about Moffat, but Moffat is like what he's done has really put a new spark into Doctor Who. But as long as it keeps doing that, which I hope it does with Chris Chibnall, then Doctor Who will keep running as long as it wants. Maybe even more so than the classic series. So I just assume that what I see is you. I'm no. Well, I mean, I try my best to present myself on YouTube like I am who I am basically. So I mean, if you were to meet me on the street, I'll be like, oh hey, selfie, autograph, whatever, whatever floats your boat. So I mean, I do my best. I mean, I love meeting people. I love interacting with you guys. I mean, if you guys are acting like this on, and you are in real life, then I have no problem with that. I just don't like the fact that there's two separate personalities. Weird. Redbeard was a reactor who died last year. Did a video because it's been a year since he passed away, and he was one of the first Doctor Who reactors, me and him, because me and Alex started around the same time. But he was one of the first ones we gotten to know, and it's been 1 year, so Twitter me, I will help. Thanks. What is the worst episode of Doctor Who? Love and Monsters. Love and Monsters. Well, my best friend literally made my other close friends block me completely. I lived with depression and suicidal tendencies, but watching reactions off. I know a few people who watch my videos have this depression, and it really means a lot that watching my videos makes them feel happy, because I mean, I do have depression myself, and I feel like making these videos, like making Agents of Shield, whatever it is, and then posting them on YouTube is just a great escape. Actually, have I put the brightness on this up? Hold on, folks. Hold on, folks. Ah, can you see me better now? Woo! I just realized I had the brightness on 25% when 100 would have been better. I would shake your hand and say hi. I'm a very serious person. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind how you would approach. If you wanted a selfie, I'll happily give a selfie. If you wanted an autograph, yeah. If you wanted a shout out, well, not anything, but anything reasonable. But I try to present myself as I do on camera, as I do in real, as I would in real life. It's just like, I don't know. Like if you said, "Oh, I'm Hail Hydra," for example, I follow your videos and whatnot, then I'd be like, "Oh, hi." That's what I'd be like. But I know, like, you don't reside around my place or whatever. So, um, be like, "Oh, are you this or that, whatever." Like, I just try to keep myself to myself. But if you're a subscriber of mine, I'll be happy to just say hello, selfie, whatever, whatever you want, as long as it's nothing too ludicrous or whatever. I was very, yeah, I did. I mean, it broke my heart, to be fair. Thanks, Zero. I mean, I try my best because I want to make others happy. That's the thing. Selfies at me is no. Did you want to see the fan fiction? No, I'm not a selfie. I'm terrible at selfies. I don't mind selfies. I mean, I took a selfie with Tortured Boy, and I don't. I never feel a picture of me turns out good. Do you know who the Hood Addicts are? I have heard of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm scrolling too far up. I'm writing. Is that a fan fiction of me and Alex? Because I mean, I remember people writing fan fictions of me and Jess. I haven't had one about me and Alex. I wanted to write something that was more narrative based. Ah, would you consider talking to a fan through Facebook for a talk? or to check out if they're not douchebags. Yeah, I mean, I do care for people. It's not like I'm a soulless person or whatever. Like now, I mean, you're no. I mean, if you're no different to what you are here to what you are on Facebook, then well, I really have no problem talking to you guys. I mean, I love talking to you guys on your comments or whatever, or Twitter, where, like, as long as you're not an arse or whatever, then yeah. Catterson. I think the term people would be preferred to call it would be Catatorch. I'm not sure, but whatever floats your boat. As long as I don't mind if you ship me and Alex, whatever names you name it as, then yeah. It's currently 5 a.m. here. I'm awake with toothache. Oh, great. Oh, damn, with a toothache as well. Well, I mean, if it's any consolation, then I'm waking up at 5 a.m. to watch a sport that I'm really into. Like, really, 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 really into. But it's more adventure. It's great. This could go badly. I will ship anything. This will be easy to pull off. Oh, no. I have never gone to Cardiff because I live at the north of England. So it's a bitch to go down. Go to London next year to meet Brianna, Alex, George, all that jazz. But it's a bitch to go down money wise. So I mean, if I get a job within the next couple of months, then I mean, I know Doctor Who experience is closed for good and that, but I mean, it'll be easier for me because I've just finished up college like a few months ago, and I want to clear some stuff up. So getting to places may be easier in the near future, but who knows? I've got the Karen Gillan tab still up. Nice. People still wishing me happy. Oh, I've got 2 hours of my birthday left. That sucks. 365 days waiting for my 24th. I live in Cambridge. It took hours to get there. If you're an alien, why do you sound like you're from North? There was a Doctor Who. Yeah, I mean, when I was young, I went to Blackpool in 2004, 2005. There was classic Doctor Who exhibitions there, and that's where my that's where my interest in Doctor Who started, actually. So that there was Doctor Who exhibitions in Blackpool because that's where it all started. It was so interesting, especially with the Cybermen. I love all these Doctor Who references, by the way. Are you my mummy? Right. I might give it half an hour more in terms of live streaming, but I mean, I was originally going to go off at 9 or whatever, but you guys have been keeping me on my toes, which I love. Win. I wonder if Jess is still here. Jess, if you're here, wave. Or whatever. That even through it's your birthday, you can consider it normal day. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't really... If people says, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, you don't have to give me anything. But I'm not, like, against people wishing me a happy birthday. In fact, I think I've had more birthday messages wishing me a happy birthday than I've ever had before, and that's really warmed my heart. But I'm not, like, the older I get, the more out birthdays. So yeah. Why you feel that way? Because it's really a normal day for me. It's not like, oh, there's something sad about it or whatever. It's just that nothing really big happens on my birthday. But like I said, I mean, I tried to make the best out of every opportunity, but I don't really see it as much of a big deal. But like I said, the like gesture of having so many people saying, "Oh, happy birthday" and whatnot. But I mean, the past have not really been that amazing compared to other years and whatnot. So yeah, tucked it to you and Alex. I'll have to check one. I'll have to check it soon. Hail Hydra. Happy 24th. Hey, I'm saying I'll have to wait 365 days for my 24th, but you're the first. With the magazine, my parents started again. If you had to merge two aliens from Doctor Who together, which would you merge? Cyberman and Dalek? Combination? Or no, the Weeping Angels and the Silence. Everyone's screwed. Yeah, I know what you meant to me because me and Jess. Yeah. Is November too early to bust out jingles? Yes! Don't do it unless it's December. Leopold, go. Yeah. Oh, what this is? I'll check it out in a bit. People have checked out. Yeah. Hey, Liam, what kind of equipment do you use to make your reactions? Well, hang on. Oh. Ah. Ah. So, this is the camera I use to record. What I use is to, check the mirror, see if it's working and whatnot. So, it's all that. And I use Sony Vegas to crop it all down because it's the easiest software for me. Use Handbrake compression because internet's rubbish. Yeah. And then upload it. Would you rather become a Cyberman human hybrid or, well, Cybermen, really, but I'd say a Cyberman because they're more human-like structure. Yeah, I said I'm gonna wait 365 days until I'm 24 again, so I'm 23. As long as you've got a good enough video software, whatever you're doing, Wondershare. Wondershare's good. I would use because Sony Vegas is so simple to me and I'm so integrated with it. But everyone has their different methods. Like, it's not like Tortured Boy uses Vegas, Sony Vegas, or Seska does. We all have our different methods. So, would you rather the Vashta Nerada to return? I prefer the Vashta Nerada to return. In fact, they have done in the Big Finish series. I am writing a story involving one member of the family of Blood returning for like a Friends Doctor Who series. And I think I did pretty good on it, but we'll just wait and see. It's $40 software. Nice. Imagine Logan versus Vandal. Oh god. Fireworks. Where is it? I'll be on for 21 minutes, and then it's sort of complex to use, but it works for advanced software. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're talking about in a sense, because my intros and that for my like videos, for example, they were all incorporated with Sony Vegas, and I had to use some like magic voodoo stuff or whatever to actually make it fancy and whatever. Where's my... Okay, what the hell? Where's my JD gone? Oh. I don't think it wants to be drunk. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Good thing is I've got another bottle, so... I don't think... Whoever saw the Emoji Movie, I think they need therapy. If the Catterson Chronicles ends, would you rather do another audio show in the Doctor Who universe or a different universe? Possibly the Arrowverse? Well, I don't think I would end the Catterson Chronicles because it's my life work, so... Yeah. It's something because it's got a long arc. There's many stories to tell, so I don't think I would end that ever because there's so many questions you want answered. Hey man, do you happen to keep your uncropped Agents of Shield reactions on your computer all? I delete it as soon as the coast is clear. Like if I check out my video, Laws of Nature reaction that had terrible audio. As that's why it was delayed and whatnot, and I kept all my uncropped videos until the coast is clear. The coast is obviously not clear then, and I was in a bit of a rush to edit the reactions then, but I make sure that everything's nice and clear, there's no problems, glitches or whatever, and then I'll delete it because of course I've got to save room for my memory card, 64 gig, and up 3.5 gigs per like reaction, like 45-minute video. Well, 50 minutes because you got to consider the intro. Agents of Shield takes 42 minutes, 5 minutes for post review. So yeah. Do you think? Don't you think that Pyrrha Cinder fight was plot advancement biased? I haven't thought about that. No. I mean, I know what you're meaning at because of the whole Four Maiden story going on, but so otherwise it would just be a mystery. Like this whole story regarding the Maiden stories, it would all be a bit of a mystery. So yeah, my computer has 2 terabytes. Oh well, better than me. I mean, this computer has 64 gig hard drive because it's only a notebook, 32 gig extra space, and that's it. So lucky you. I mean, you can keep the videos all you want, but I mean, I'm thinking more about space. So but if you have the time to make another series, I think you would be a Time Lord and Alex would be see, in my series I already am like a Time Lord type character. Unfortunately, Alex is not like a Captain Jack type character, but he's more of a manipulative character. So there's that. But of course, in the series 2 beginning, he's completely different. So to what he is in the rest of series 2, you'll understand that, like if you followed like what happens to him in the end of in the end of episode 2. But yeah, I've kind of like. It's Alex wanted to play a villain, and I said, well, I've got the perfect villain for you. So I've got a lot of stuff planned for him as well. What does the title mean? If he has the time to make another series, they should call me because I'm working on a series called Songfront. Well, I mean, I'm a voice actor and I'm willing to do any other voice acting project. The problem is, I struggle to find the time between doing reactions, my series, and then doing other projects to just expand my resume. So, I'm willing to do it. It's just I got to try and make enough time so I can do reactions, and I've got to keep consistent schedule of course, my audio series, and as well as the voice acting. Because I play a few different type of characters, especially if you consider series one. And yeah, I got a villain for him. Does he want to be a Nazi? Well, you'll have to ask him because I know a villain in my series, and I gave him that opportunity. Yet, but I mean, I've got a lot of stuff planned for Alex because I want to use the full gist of his potential because it's just that interesting. I'm planning on releasing a blooper reel because he made a lot of bloopers, and I just killed I just died like laughing at a lot of his stuff because he's that hilarious. I think you should do a show where you and Alex are really good friends who meet this stranger that gives you a talent, and Alex is about to manipulate it. You get lost in time and bump into a few familiar faces. Hmm. With all that's happened, do you think that they can make a Fitzsimmons timeline story any more complicated and convoluted? Um, I'm not sure. I get what you mean with the series 3 shenanigans, but I mean season 3 has been smooth so far. Series 2 was a complete blowout, so because they were arguing left, right, and center, and it just hurt me. So I like things to be the way they are, especially with episode 17, where you know they kind of started their relationship up, and it just warmed my heart. You stole my story somewhat. No time travel. Oh, I stole your story. Well, I've always planned this Red Wolf character since 2014. So, will you write this like October 2004? No, wait. I like 2015. How much time is left? 10 minutes. Let's get your answers. Just reading my Twitter. Is he that cut and clear type? He's more like manipulative. If you does anyone want an example of how he can manipulate people? Because I've just posted an episode where he's involved in the episode. Like he's a major part of this episode, where I'm included, of course. But I'll show you what Alex is like in terms of like acting range and whatnot. But he's more manipulative. I'm planning him to be more like Ward, like Agents of Shield, in terms of how the story progresses, because that kind of, in a sense, he does have that kind of respect for my character, but he hates him currently. And I say that with reason because of what happens at the end of episode 7. But yeah. If he's the manipulative kind of guy, I have a role for him. It depends on his acting. Oh, he's really good. He's absolutely really awesome. Like there was times where I'm trying to remember the fight. Right, so I'm like, there was a time back on my planet when me and him were best friends. That should mean something to you in that. And now you want to hate and kill me. And then he's like, gets that little chuckle, and it'll be like, wouldn't be the first time. So I can post a link in the comments. Just say if you want the link and whatnot. You can check out what he has to offer because he pulls it off so well. What the villainous type, because he's just amazing. Alex fits his ward. I think he does. That's why I was like messaging him, because I wanted him to appear in a future series. Series 3, Series 4 that plan out, maybe Series 5. And I was like, you know what? There's a situation where I feel you'd be like Ward from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. so well just because of how you acted. Is he a good actor? And can he adjust to roles perfect? Well, he played another character. He played a friendly character in episode 2 of Series 1. And that's where he messaged me saying, I want to appear in your series again, just more villainous. Because he appeared as a good character, no harm, whatever, in episode 2, Series 1. And when he messaged me about wanting to be villainous, he said, oh, I have just the role for you. So he can adjust. He can be a good character. I mean, this episode, right, I'll link it. Just so you guys can, I'm not trying to self-promote, whatever, but just so you guys can get the idea of what he's like, because there's two kinds of character types he plays in this episode. I'm back. I just had. Are you cooking dinner for me, Seska? You could also have an alien every episode. I don't sure. In this series about you with TARDIS and Alex, you could bump into the Doctor, Green Arrow, the Flash, Supergirl, Repunter. I'm not sure. Right, I'll share the link in which Alex appears in. Should I say? I'm burping all the time because that much whiskey's appeared in. But that's the episode that Alex appears in. Jess has heard of my audio series, haven't you? You've heard my audio series. Do I want some? Of course. So I have to go. Hope you've had a great birthday, man. I've had a really enjoyable birthday talking to you guys. You guys are amazing. So thank you, Hail Hydra. Yes. In fact, Jess might appear in my audio series at some point in the future. I'm not suggesting anything at all. But you know Game of Thrones? Yeah. I'm just saying. Well, I'll message Alex. I'll just say someone is interested in including you. I want to kill everybody. Wait. Who said that? Well, I'm currently developing it from episode 3 of next year. I bet you can't wait to find out who your antagonist is. Plays on well for the final episode of Series 7 of Game of Thrones with a certain character's debate against another certain character. I have to go and get some. Well, I'm going to call it off in like 5-10 minutes or whatever, because I've got to eat as well. I've got to celebrate the rest of my birthday doing shit. But thank you, George, for hanging around in my stream. I hope you people who are leaving are having a great night. I think there's a hole in my sock somewhere. Crap. To watch your season 3 reactions to Shield. I mean, oh, nice. I bet you can't wait for. Yesterday I finished. What's it? Hold on. Episode 7. Okay, I finished. I think that was the moment where Fitz found that video message from Gemma, and I was just wanting to. I did leak a bit, and that was painful to go through. But episode 13 as well, where Bobby and Hunter had to leave, I bawled my eyes out at that part. But actually. But I'm glad I'm keeping you occupied. I'm glad that my reaction is going to keep you occupied during breakfast tomorrow, Jess. Bye, George. Take care. Simmons is my favorite. See, Fitzsimmons is my favorite couple ever. So, my favorite character, I don't know. I'm at a bit of a crossroads with Simmons, Bobby, and May. So, it's between Simmons and May at the minute, considering Bobby's current position. So, shit. Oh, someone said happy birthday to me. I'll have to reply to all these people. This has been a great birthday, like hanging out with you guys. You guys wanting to celebrate with me. I don't think I've ever had this love ever. Like, I've had the occasional few tweets saying happy birthday, but like my timeline has been flooded with tweets, and I did this live stream impromptu to just celebrate with you guys, and it's just really been brilliant. I like Simmons, Fitz, and Ward. You like the evil characters, Cersei, Ward. Damn. Wish I could make you a cake. Oh, chocolate cake. Chocolate cake. Someday. See, I'm not sure if you checked out my comment about what I said in your Bells of St. John video, but this is why we need a teleporter, so I could just transport so we can. Yeah. And I have this. So I've got another bottle besides there, but I'm probably going to drink that in December or whatever, like I did last year, because someone's bound to give me a bottle on Christmas and whatnot. So I'm just going to ask anyways. This music has been pretty good. My crisp. Don't tease me with this. Is this the same present you've been teasing me about? Like, I'm doing something special for you. I'm nervous. This is Jess all over people. Like, she has me nervous, and I'm just worried. Tell me how I'm just singing to the Ruby intro theme. It's gonna be great. I'm nervous, Jess. Man. It's gonna be great. I'm sure it will be. I mean, it's coming from you, so that's a plus. But I mean, you've been teasing me about this for half a year, and I've lost the will to live. So I mean, I'm over exaggerating with the time with the ETA, but it's my birthday too. Oh, happy birthday! I'm glad to share this birthday with anyone. Happy birthday! Unless you live in Australia or whatever, then you're not sharing my birthday at all because there's obviously that 8 hour time difference. Well, don't say that, Jess. Don't say that. Of course, I will die of happiness from you. Okay. Happy birthday, Ixion. Is that how you say it? Ixion? Thanks. You too. Caffeine, caffeine, caffeine. Medicine. Ah, thanks. So I'll wrap it up in 5 minutes. I'll wrap it up in 5 minutes. So if you've got anything else to ask me, yes. I can't sing it. I'm trying to sing the caffeine song from Ruby season 2, but that's gone down well. I'll see what else is on my playlist. Start running. Yeah, I'll play Sins to the Father. Thank you, Infamia. Yeah. I'm sorry if I get these names wrong, but it's just like, yeah. I've never seen that show. Yeah, but it's been suggested on your playlist. I know that because I know you had a like marking system. I don't know which one won, but Ruby was on there, and you should react to Ruby. I mean, I never thought I'd be into anime and that, but Ruby's just like taken over my life. And this time next week, Volume 5 is starting up, and I'm just like so hyped for it. And I'm going to be hyped for Monday because 2 trailers coming out, Star Wars The Last Jedi and Ruby Volume 5. It's like heaven for me. It's like I've died on my birthday and I've gone to heaven with The Last Jedi coming out Monday, Ruby coming out on Monday, and the Justice League coming out on Sunday. I've got that wrong, but I'm allowed to. Sherlock won what? Oh yeah, Sherlock won your playlist. I think Sherlock won on mine. Like I was wanting to make a third show if I had time to, but I was so focused on making series 2 of my audio series so great that I couldn't with Agents of Shield, Red versus Blue in the mix. But I think Sherlock won on mine. I'm not sure if Lucifer was equal. I'm gonna have a check. Because I said I was going to make a third show, I'm going to stick to it. Because I'm for the fans. Thank you, Anderson. I'm excited for. Are you a Star Wars fan, Jess? Because I know you're a Trekkie. Well, you're getting to be a Trekkie, but I can't find it. Few minutes. I can't find it. Oh wait, I found it. No, that was last year. I can't find it. guys are screwed there because I can't find it. Oh well. Yo, happy birthday, Liam. You've always been one of my best reactors. Oh, thank you, Steel Barber. That means a lot. Wait. So, Jess, can we nerd out about Star Wars? Because I'll nerd out with you. Because Star Wars is my favorite. Like, is what like one of the movies I'm wanting to watch. Lael, too late. I'm gonna close off in a few minutes or whatever. No. Right. Well, I'm gonna geek out about you about the Last Jedi and who Snoke could be and Luke and whatnot. That's another thing we can geek out of. Like, apart from Game of Thrones, Doctor Who, everything else. Can I guess your favorite? Oh, I don't know. Luke? I'm gonna be wrong. Just because I've always thought you've been distant from Star Wars, so. No, I'm sorry for Lael. I mean, this was an impromptu live stream because I was back and forth about a birthday live stream and whatnot, but I decided to do so ultimately because I was running out of time and I thought I'd do so anyways. But if you've got anything to ask me, do it now. It's not Luke. Damn it! Okay, who? Who? Do you watch The Gifted? I have not watched The Gifted yet, but I probably will do in the winter. I'm gonna change songs. Why is the Catterson Chronicles on there? I'm not gonna even contemplate it. How old are you? I'm 23. C3PO. C3PO, actually, because I've heard the next episode is called The Singularity of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not sure. But there's this YouTuber called Oral Naught, and he makes Star Wars parody videos of all 6 episodes. And I've got this plan to include this concept called C3PO, who's fascinated about the singularity, and that's since the next episode title, I'm going to be like, "Hello, my name's Liam Catterson, whatever," and today we're going to react to it, and it cuts to Creepio's the singularity, and then yeah, there's a little spoiler. You look younger. I do not look younger. Thank you, Rob. I'm going to cut off in 5 minutes. I mean it. I mean, I've had this, but you guys have kept me on my feet. Maybe I've regenerated. I don't know. But I've got to make dinner anyway, so I'm going to cut off in 5 minutes because otherwise I'm going to die of starvation or whatever. I'm not going to, but because I've had burgers and whatever, but man's got to eat. Got a double question. Well, fire them out. I'm happy to answer them. I didn't imagine you to be a Creepio fan, Jess. But I'll probably link you to these videos anyways because they're so funny. They made me see they made me look at C3PO in a new light. I'll just say that. You was real quick. Yeah, I'm a RT sponsor. I did when Ruby ended because I know I could just use my OBS. Like I know it's a bitch at times, but as long as I'm not doing anything, I should be fine. I did with the Doctor Who reaction for the series 10 finale, but it totally screwed up, probably because I was drunk then. But I wasn't drunk with Cam Cam. But yeah, I'm an arty sponsor, which means I'll be waiting at 3 p.m. next Sunday for Ruby Volume 5. I'll be recording it. I'm just waiting out for your second question. Because you said you got the one and only best. See you, 3PO. But I just want to thank you guys for tuning in on the live stream today. I know I should probably do more of these. I'm going to, because the last episode is coming out next week for my audio series, which has taken up a lot of my time, but I'm going to because I love interacting with you guys. But you guys made me feel. There we go. You guys made me feel like that bit happier, which I appreciate so much, especially Jess coming here as well. Liam, make a reaction to Lucifer. I'm planning. I might do because it was voted a lot. Well, why don't you do it on here and add me as a mod? Because if you go live stream, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to live stream. If there's any Doctor Who spoilers, I'm gonna block them or remove them, whatever. See, I'm your knight in shining armor, Jess. Second question is a question, just an awesome suggestion. You should watch Day 5. I'm planning to react to a lot of Rooster Teeth stuff. I wanted to react to the 10/11 Little Roosters, but I didn't have time to. And Day 5 is a huge suggestion, so I might do Day 5. Love you too, Jess. Not as a reaction. Why not? Do people not do them? Because if not, I will not do them. I mean, I've heard a lot of people lose their shit about Day 5. I haven't had time to do a lot of stuff that I wanted to do because I'm splitting the audio work up next year because I've done this partnership with a best friend that I have and who's going to do half of the content I'm doing next year. So, thank you, Vanquish. Oh, it's a sponsor only show. Okay, right, I get it. Right, I will not do a reaction to that then. Best to, otherwise I'll get blocked and copyright strike or whatever. The stream has been better with my music on. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to abuse Rooster Teeth because I love them so much, especially in the past year with Ruby and Red vs. Blue. So, yeah, I'm not going to do Day 5. I'll probably do 10/11 Roosters, but Day 5 is a no-go. Got my first copyright strike. Yeah, I heard about that with Twin Peaks, wasn't it? Which was bullshit, but yeah, I mean, I had that with Westworld, Jess, and because half the people, like, I was thinking, what if I do two-parters? And I'd searched it up on YouTube first before I did the reaction. People did two-parters to Westworld's finale, and I thought, okay, that was fine. So I did, few months later, I got blocked. I got a copyright strike with Westworld, and I thought that was bullshit. But you don't deserve it, Jess. You don't deserve it. Go check out day 5 actually. I mean, I think you suggested me to do Twin Peaks, but I thought, well, I best not because my reactions are PIP really, and I don't want to get in trouble with Twin Peaks or whatever. Because remember, I listen to you, so. I mean, I think it's a one-off, Jess, because I had that with Westworld, but I mean, that in fairness might have been my fault, but I think you'll be fine because they there. If they there do mess with you, then I'll just sort them out. I'm just thinking of something. I might message. Yeah, Jess, I might message you with a proposal of some sorts within the next day or something. What are you having for dinner? I'm having these chicken bites things with chips and well, we call them chip buddies, but I mean, I've had like 3 drinks of whiskey anyway with Coke, so and I've had burgers anyways and bourbon biscuits, so that's my diet for this day basically broken. But I've gone 6 days without it, so I'm okay anyways. But chicken bites are what I'm having for tonight until it goes away. Yeah, yeah, I can see what you're doing. Thanks, fail. I'm saying fail, but your fail, your word is not fail, but yeah, it's easy. It's at 10-2, but I'm not wanting to end the reaction. Oh well. Well, I don't want to have burgers. That's the thing. I mean, I've had burgers already, so that's the second best option. I've gone so long with this live stream, but you guys just keep me going. Flail is just flailing. Yeah, playing. Whatever. I'm just gonna call it flail. I mean, I know you're a subscriber anyways because you just I see your comments. You wrote a fan fiction with me and Jess, so yeah, I know who you are. Crap. I was just trying to sing Nuclear, but oh well. This heart's full brains full nuclear breaking. I'm sorry, you guys have to sit through my miming of lyrics. I'm just having crazy memories. Standing on crap, fuck that up. What's your favorite band? Depeche Mode. I don't really have a favorite band. I'm just really more into solo singers. But my favorite, if it was band, it was Depeche Mode. My favorite singer is David Bowie. So, a life that was gone, desolation, devastation. Like with your video. Oh, thank you, Octoback. I'm nuclear. I'm wild. I'm breaking up inside. Heart broken glass defiled deep inside. I keep delaying this, but here we are. You guys are just keeping me on my feet. Saying 6 viewers watching now. Jess, if you're still here, I'm going to message you after this. Just for something that might be a bit risky, but yeah. What's up, Liam? Sorry I'm late. Thanks, Brian. Yeah. It's okay. I've got really over an hour left until my birthday ends, so you're fine. Then I'm gonna cook something. Checking messages. I'll get off at 11, okay? Just because I've been on this for a few hours. Which I only intended to be going off by 10, but you people have kept me busy. Rip sleep. I'm sorry if I'm giving you up late. Oh well. If I'm arming my wigs just to keep you up, then yeah. Thanks, Jess. Hey, George. I'm going off in about 5 minutes, so if you've got anything to ask me, I know I keep saying this, but I need something to eat. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like, when I wake up. I'm just wondering if you guys can hear that. Oh, by the way, Siska, new Doctor Who loaded in another tab. Yeah, if that's a Bells of St. John videos, then yeah, I watched that. It's really good. It just made me realise that I need to be watching Doctor Who with her. The prosthetic. I'm saying that I think Jess is the. I mean, I'm not saying this just because he's here, but I think Jess is the best reactor to Doctor Who. I mean, I wasn't really a fan of the Bells of St. John. I thought it was a great start, but nothing too enthusiastic. But she was just really great with her reaction. So I think she's the best reactor to Doctor Who. And that's before she gets to Series 9, like with everything that goes on. Yep, she posted a new reaction. I know people would like to would say this is too much, like kind of. I think Alex should make an audio series in the channel where you are. I would like to be an evil character, but no, but it's true though, because I mean, I felt you evolve like from your first Doctor Who reactions, and now you're here, and it's just really amazing. So, I mean, from the bottom of my heart, like I felt the energy like before tuning into your Doctor Who reactions that like Jess is just really like I think the best reacted to Doctor Who. So what's the best scene? Sorry, George, I have to remove that. It's because of certain someone from the chat. I'm getting a bit robotic voice going on. Yeah, it's probably because of my internet, because the internet's not really that good, but I just decided to do a live stream because why the hell not? So if I sound like a Dalek or whatever, then my bad, because it's Sky just being stupid. Oh god. I mean, I don't sound like a robot through my headphones, but it's probably because the internet. It's okay because I'm going off in a few minutes anyway. So if you got any final questions, just George, don't do that. George, remember, one of my besties is here, so yeah. Shit. I'd say that Jess is here. I mean, I'm not having her go just because she's behind on Doctor Who spoilers, but I mean, there's a few minutes left to go on the stream, anyways. But I mean, I don't want Jess to be spoiled about what happens or whatnot. I'm not going to answer any questions surrounding about future episodes she's not caught up on. No, Jess. I mean, I'm going off in a few minutes, so just stay behind. Thank you, Liberty Gameplay. I'm going off in a few minutes anyways. Oh, shit. I should have done this on you now, so like people like Jess can join in. I would love that. Like, I mentioned how, yeah, autocorrect sucks. I'm alive. Sorry if I'm singing. I'm just so immersed with the music in my head and your comments. Will the Catterson Chronicles have any more monsters from the universe? I'm not telling. I'm not telling if they'll have any more monsters from the universe. I've got... Nah. Pride feeds their blackened heart, and burn revenge for hypocrisy. I can't sing. Plenty flames is the only way to revenge. Rounds will make those. George Sears. I know what you mean, George Sears. I know what you mean. So still, it makes me believe the saints never die. Can't wash this blood from this hand. Let the world feel us all. I think I've had a bit too much whiskey for this shit. Happy birthday. Thank you, Overgrim. Beyond the truth. Let me suffer now. Oh, what the worst part is this is going to be archived. It's going to be like, let me know if there's somewhere to lie and up the dark in his eyes. Or MGS5 with the Sins of the Father intro, the nuclear intro. I'm gonna sign off in a bit. Steel Barber. What's the funniest episode of Film The Catterson Chronicles? Probably episode 5 of series 1. Because I'm sure. I'm trying to think. Maybe series 1, episode 5, episode 4, should I say? Because series 2 has been serious in a sense. But 2-part of series 2. And then there was like My Friend's Doctor Who crossover. Series 4 was something about the Flash, but you'll find that out. Series 5 was Series 5. Episode 5 was something more serious. Episode 6 was Series 2 was serious, but Series 1 had a few more light-hearted moments, but Series 2 has been pretty tough. Good question, George. Hopefully, if you have any more comments on my video, I'm trying to read that later, but I did too much whiskey, so. Also, if you see any more comments on your videos. Oh, okay. Oh. Have you tried on-screen keyboard? I mean, I've just had a keyboard key fail on me, and I've just had to sign it, so I'm gonna change this music. Yeah, David Bowie. I mean, they've all been pretty fun to film, to be fair, because I mean, it could be just fun for humor or fun just because I felt the emotion. So, I mean, episode 8 of series 2, I felt the emotion. just because I was listening to certain music that I'm including on the series 2. What do you do? Well, George, hang on. Reactor stage. Years I from my mind. Sky. I fell. If anyone can guess what I'm singing to, then yeah. Oh wait. Pardon me. George, if you George, I'm posting this to you. Right, I'm gonna go off in a few minutes. Jess, can you stay for a few minutes? Because I'm going off. Love you too. That's the podcast. The link I've sent you, George. It's what I've referred you to the podcast with Alex. Just in case, I know I've overdue this, but I'm going to cancel out in a few minutes. So if you can stay for a few minutes, I'm not sure. Oh shit. There. It's about Doctor Who Series 10, so that's why I sent you the link. Right. So I'm probably going to sign off in a few minutes. So if you've got any questions to ask me, just lay it on me. Because I've got to eat and then I've got to get up in the morning. I've got to reply all to these messages that's wishing me happy birthday, so whilst I'm cooking, so multitasking. Reach out to me. Oh my God. Probably Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 4, if anything, as well as writing for series 3 of my audio series. I will be never protected, fight without primal souls. Thank you, Flail. I mean, I'm signing off in a couple of minutes anyways. When this song's end, Evans Divide. Evans Divide. Sun will come and stop the heavy down. Then I can see her face. And then any shows that you're definitely not going to react to, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I mean, there'll be shows like, I don't know, Lucifer, for example, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that I will be wanting to react to, but yeah. I mean, I've got a list. Thank you, Luke Young. I will dive into the fire, send the blood of my desire, birth time, my name tossed into the sky, what heavens defy, I will see choice within my hand. How did you meet Tortured Boy? There was another friend that hosted this event called ViewCon, invited Tortured Boy and me. So he was made. Funny thing is, like, he was waiting for me for the entrance, and I had my headphones in because that was me at the time. And I didn't notice him until I was like a few centimeters up to him. And yeah. If you type in ViewCon 2016 or whatever, then you'll see the meeting between me and Tortured Boy. So, are you excited for Doctor Who Christmas special? No, just because I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry with Pete Capaldi leaving. So, shit. Right, so I'm gonna hang it up for this stream. I mean, it's 11:15. Guys gotta eat. Guys gotta do stuff, and I dropped something. So, no, it's been fantastic hanging out with you guys. I wonder what people tends to ghost. I think he would accept it, just because Time Lords can do that shit. What Romanum in Destiny of the Daleks, but yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna hang it up for you guys. I'm thankful for every one of you who has attended this live stream. It's been a real privilege to just be chatting with you guys, but I'll probably do this in a couple of more weeks just because I've got a bit more free time, but a big thank you to everyone who has attended. So yeah, until the next time, I hope you guys take care. I will see you guys next time, and stay cool, whatever. So until then, toodles.